Hey, what's up everybody, wannabe Mangaka here, and today I'm bringing you all another tutorial, and this one is on manga style eyes. Well, this is a very basic tutorial for beginners. We start off with basic shape of hair and then draw some guides for the eyes and the eyebrows. Then for the shape and position of the eyes, you draw 3 ovular circles and make sure you keep one eye distance in between the two eyes. That's going to place your two eyes right in the spot, not too close, not too wide open, because it becomes a very big challenge at the end to get the proportion and the position of your eyes right. Once you've done with that, then draw the upper eyelids, thick upper eyelids, and lower eyelids should be very thin, and that's how it goes into making the manga. And manga eyes are known for their surrealism, so what's going to make a difference is the depth, the way you create that depth, and that is going to come from shading, the way you shade. That is, I'll give you a trick to that later on in this video, but first let's learn the shape and the parameters of the eyes. The eye is nothing but a spherical ball, but in manga we can use that ball as a guide, and we can draw upper eyelids and lower eyelids. Well, you will have to notice that there might be four corners of the eye in the manga, wherein in realistic eye there are only two corners. There are always two corners. In manga style there can be four, there can be two, there can be three, but in realistic style eyes there are always two corners on the periphery of the on the circumference of the guide you are drawing, the circular guide. Now let's hop on to making some eyes in different style. Notice that each time I'll be shading in the same manner. The eyes I'll be drawing will be in different shape. Some will be circular, some will be ovular, some will be rectangular, but the shading is pretty much the same. We draw thick eyelids, thick upper eyelid, then lower eyelid, then darkest of pupil you can get from your equipment, whatever you are using, pencil or pen. The darkest of shade you can get should go into the pupil with some highlights on the edges of the pupil and the iris. Then the upper part of the iris should be a bit darkened. Should be shaded a bit darker than the lower part. That's because the upper part is just below your upper eyelid, and that's going to bring in some shade. When you do that, you create depth in the eyes. And the last part is, make sure you leave some highlights at the bottom of the iris too. That's going to make sure the eyes are really popping out of the paper. That is going to give you a brilliant effect. This is really basic. Just draw dark pupils, and the iris should be drawn from dark to light, from up to down, and leave some highlights in between. And this is really basic, and this is going to give you best of effects. It's going to give you very brilliant effects. Some other eye shapes I'm doing. Keep noticing the way I shade. It's always the same, but it gives so much good results. And then in the end, I'll draw a bigger eye so that you can clearly note the way I'm shading in. And in this way you can draw manga style eyes. You can experiment with the shapes and the size of the pupils and the iris and the highlights and everything, but basically all of it remains the same. You just have to create that depth in the eyes by using the shading. That is really very important and gives in brilliant surrealism to your eyes. So that's it for this video, and I'll meet you up in next. Any likes, comments and shares of this video are hugely appreciated. They help me out a lot. And if you'd like me to make more such videos and other videos that I make, then please subscribe to this channel. That helps me out really a lot. And as always, thanks for watching.